Hi everybody, thanks for chiming in to this really cool fun tutorial that we're going to go over in how to apply fake eyelashes. I'm going to share with you some tips, some tricks, and some of my favorite lashes that I use because I was not blessed with long lashes at all. And so I love to wear eyelashes. I'll do whatever it takes to grow them. And so I'm going to show you some fun things today to apply your eyelashes, why, how, what, where. And so any questions you have, or if you want to check out the products I'm using, definitely click on the link below. And also don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel. I have some really fun other tutorial videos. Share with a friend, and please subscribe if you like it. All right, so let's get started. Let me show you some of the things that you are going to need. Very important. You definitely need a hard surface to keep your elbows on so you don't mess around with your lashes, right? You're stable, you're solid. I use my fabulous Zadro fluorescent light magic mirror. Gives me 10 times magnification. Whatever you need, do so. I don't have very good eyes, so I use this and I love it. The other things that I use is sturdy tweezers, scissors to trim the lashes in case they're too long, Duo eye glue. I find that really works the best for me. I have very sensitive eyes, and so putting those permanent lashes on burned my eyes. This is wonderful, easy, and fast to dry. I have a Q-tip for errors, and I have different kinds of eyelashes. Now these are fun. I just had to show these to you because these are glitter lashes. I picked these up anywhere at the dollar store. I pick them up just as I'm out and about. I use these for Halloween. I use these for fun events, and I just kind of keep them in my drawer. But I do love to wear the Ardell natural. I use black and the number is 109. These are my absolute favorites. These are the full lash, of which I'm going to share with you how to apply these on today. And also if we have to clip them if they're too long, because my eyes are not big. And then I also use the DuraLash individuals, and these are little flare-like individual lashes that you can apply, and I'll go ahead and add a few of those on as well to show you why. And then this is the trick: a makeup thin brush. Any thin makeup brush will do, but there's a trick behind this. Before I do, you guys, I like to use 4-lash eyelash enhancing serum, okay? That's what that is. I found this on Amazon. It had really great reviews. I think, gosh, I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't very expensive. And I go ahead and apply that on the lash line, as close to the lash line as possible. I apply it on during the day and at night. And I'm not going to go ahead and show you because I've done it already, because my eye makeup is already on. You can see I've used my mascara, which is my favorite, Rimmel Black, non-waterproof. And then I also curled my eyelashes. Some people say, should I put mascara on or not? It's totally up to you, because I don't have very lashy lashes. I want to give it as much as I can and give it that pop. And so I do curl my eyelashes, which I've actually shown you how to use in a different tutorial. Go check it out and subscribe. And also my Wonderfully Real Rimmel Black mascara I've already applied. So that's not today, that's on the other video. So, but I do also use my favorite eye serum throughout the day as well as the morning and night. And so this is a beautiful product because it gives you that great hydration, moisturization, and instant gratification on your eyes. And all I do is I squeeze it onto my ring finger or the back of my hand. I just dab it. Even on top of eye makeup, you can dab it because it goes on creamy and it dries to a powdery finish. And so it's going to lighten, brighten your eye area. It will fill in the little fine lines, helping with anti-aging, and it will also lift the eye as far as making it lighter and not removing the redness, but making the redness appear less. And so tired eyes, late night. This is just a fabulous product with patents, ingredients, molecules for anti-aging throughout the day and throughout the night. 24/7, we've got you covered, going right above the brow as well and dabbing it on the cheekbone, okay? It's so potent, it will go into the areas as needed. So I dabbed it on until it was dry. And so now I have some mascara that flipped a little bit. Okay, perfect. All right, so we have given you those. Now what I'm gonna do is show you the black 109 full lash. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see. And I'm gonna take my tweezer and I'm gonna actually remove it very carefully on the edge here, grabbing it on the edge and removing from the adhesive of the black base very gently because they will rip. And so you wanna sort of just a little bit at a time, remove it until it's finally off. What I do is I take the tips of the tweezers right in the middle of the lash and I go to measure my eye to see how much I'm going to have to trim if needed. So I apply it directly on top of my lash line, and as you can see, as I measure the inside out, I don't need much trimming, but I'm going to go ahead and trim it just a tad little bit just because there's a little edge here that doesn't need to be there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip just about the amount that I saw from the edge and trim it. Now here comes a fun trick. You're going to want to take your makeup brush and you're going to want to apply the lash with your tweezer on top of the thin part of the brush, and you're going to stick it with your finger, all right? And then you're going to, because there's a little bit of adhesive on that lash, you're going to go ahead and wrap it around the makeup brush because this is going to help you apply it onto your curly part of your eyelid, right? Because sometimes they're like this when you apply it. And so this just sort of gives it a shape to your natural eyelid, and then it pops off. So as you can see, it's got a little bit, can you see that? A little bit of an arch. I don't know if you can see that. For whatever reason, it's going to help apply. So then I'm going to go ahead and put that down on the hard surface, take my glue, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it on the back of my hand. Just a little dab, just like that. And I'm going to take the back of this brush that I used to curl it, and I'm going to dab the end of the brush, and I'm going to take my eyelash, and I'm going to apply the glue directly onto the rim of the eyelash where the adhesive is. Whoops. Sometimes that happens. That's why you have tweezers to pick them up with, okay? So I need a little bit more glue here, and I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more. You don't want to use too much, but you also want to make sure that you have enough so that they stay on your eyes. And don't forget, you could always take them off, you'll see, in case it doesn't go on perfect. It does take time to learn how to do this, and it takes patience. So I've got my eyelash with the glue, and you sort of want to kind of air it a little bit. Again, not blowing on it because that puts bacteria on there. And now you're going to take this and you're going to apply directly put your elbow down and put your lash onto, oops, again, it takes patience. And you're going to put it onto your lash, and you're going to take, you can even use your finger if you want, and sort of dab it on to your lash line as close as possible. And so where that glue will stick, these are such natural lashes. I didn't realize. Okay, even better because they're so natural. but what are they doing? They're popping my eye. And I'm gonna go ahead and just keep dabbing the tweezer onto the top of the lash line to make sure that the glue adheres. It actually perfect tweezing here in measuring out the length because it's not coming out here, and I feel like they feel pretty good. They're on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the DuraLash individuals and I'm gonna want to sort of make an effect of bringing up the outer eye. So I'm gonna grab one where it's flared. So I'm gonna grab it from the lash and I'm gently remove it from the plastic, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna dab the ends onto the glue, let it air a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this directly on the outer lash, right on top of the lash that I just put on. And I'm going to kind of tap it in. And so what that's doing, hopefully you can see, is it's creating a little bit more of a pop at the ends. Sometimes I use anywhere between 2 to 3. I go through these a lot when I am wearing my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and put another one on just to show you. A little bit more glue. That wasn't a good one. I'm gonna grab another one. And remember, guys, this is just fun. Beauty is fun. Beauty is patience. It takes time to learn how to do this, so don't worry. The key to these DuraLashes is that you want to take your front of your tweezers right to the flare of the lash, not to the end, to the flare. And then that way you can dab the glue, and then you've got your hand specifically straight on, right onto the lash line directly towards the end there. And again, we've got a little bit more of a pop. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one for you. Remove any excess glue that you might have on your tweezer. Removing the other lash. I think I have to put my glasses on. There we go. So I don't rip it off, right? That's the last thing you want to do, is you want to just lift it, grab it, again, lift it, grab it again, because they're very, very sensitive and they'll rip. Okay, so I've got that. I need to probably snip it about the same amount from the other eye, similar to from the first eyeball. Take my makeup brush, wrap it around the end so that you can form the eyelash easier to your eye. And it may take a second there, leaving it on there so it's applying. It releases itself. I grab my tweezers, grab the lash part of the line of the eyelash. I'm going to go ahead and take the end of my brush, putting a little bit of the glue on the edges. I need a little bit more glue. These can be found down here at the link and or any drugstore, probably Amazon. I love to pick up the lashes when they're on sale. Okay, got that. Let me just fix it a little bit more so it's straight on, curling it a little bit on the end so it's easier to apply. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply it directly to my lash line as close as I can. I'm gonna guide it over and I'm gonna push it down so that the glue adheres. Making sure the glue stays. And if not, you can always take the glue here and put it directly on here in case you need it. Oops. Okay. And there we go. So I'll go ahead and add a couple extras at the end here later on, but I hope that this has been helpful. I hope that you love the fact that you're just creating more beauty, not more color, but just having fun, having patience, because it does take a while. Remember, applying lashes takes time, but anything that you need, check out the link below. Go on, check out my other tutorials over there at my YouTube, and please subscribe and share it with a friend. Thanks so much for joining me.